Hello everyone, Wilhelm Hast here, back with more principles and distinctions for leaders who want to lead themselves and others with more certainty, clarity and power. I have 25 years of experience in training tens of thousands of leaders in how to show up with more clarity and power for themselves and the people they lead. And sometimes the solutions are super simple. I once worked with a lawyer who was doing really great work with really great fees for her customers, but she was constantly under pressure with this urgent short-term demands she was getting from customers all the time. And her work was tricky to plan out because she was serving people who owned apartment buildings and real estate, and there was always stuff showing up in their world with tenants and clients, and there was these new things coming up all the time. And she loved to serve her people. They were great customers, but her schedule was just jam-packed all the time. She made some progress and we talked, and then one day we got into a conversation that really transformed her experience of her work life and herself. She said, what kills me is this short-term demands all the time. People call me and they say, we need to speak this week, or we need to speak within the next few days. And I don't have any time. I'm booked out. My books are full. There's no space anywhere for these urgent surprise contacts I get from my existing customers. And I kind of need to serve them, so I push them in. I skip lunch. I work late. It doesn't work for me. So we came up with a super simple solution. And it was for her to block her time. And this is a tip for you too if you find this valid. Every week she blocked Tuesday and Thursday mornings. From morning to lunch the time was blocked, and she didn't allow herself to put any meetings in there until Monday morning the same week. So she blocked 2 times in her calendars. She didn't tell anybody, but in her own mind she was like, they open up 8 o'clock Monday morning the same week. So 8 o'clock Monday morning every week, she suddenly had 2 half days available for emergency calls or short-term work that showed up that she needed to do. And that worked brilliantly. Somebody called her Monday afternoon and says, can we need to speak this week? And she could say, yeah, well, do you prefer tomorrow before lunch or Thursday before lunch? And people like, what? Do you have time? Can I choose? And a simple little trick like that transformed everything for her, because the stress she experienced from the pressure of the short term cleared up. Was she busy those 2 half days anyway? You bet. But they filled up with the right kind of activities for the right people, or she spent the time for work that she needed to do by herself, and she couldn't do it while being undisturbed. So sometimes seemingly difficult problems or life situations could have very simple solutions, and this is one of them. I highly recommend that you walk into every work with some buffer time that you open up only on Monday morning or maybe the Friday before, so you have a sense of having buffer in your life and space for the unexpected. Hope this was valuable. If you're interested in more of what I do, you can read the description to this pod. There is a link there with a domain you can visit and, read more about what I do, or reach out and get in touch with me if you'd like to have a talk or have a question in writing or something. So check the description or come back some other day of the week. Here I post contents most days of the week.